So you've decided to save your marriage and you begin to make progress. Then one day you hit a wall of fear. Fears that sabotage your plan and push you towards giving up. You have to decide if you will overcome these fears or let them derail your progress permanently. These are the top 4 fears faced by many. Number 1. Fear you won't make progress. A common fear is that you will put in the effort to learn new info and approaches and won't make any progress. This is a fear we all share because no one wants to be stuck. What if you start working on the relationship and can't get anywhere? What if your spouse isn't responsive to your efforts? Will it all be in vain? No, these efforts are never in vain. They might not be successful, but they're never in vain. It's important to say you did everything you could. Many won't start because they are afraid they won't make progress. Well, the only way to make progress is to try. Number 2, fear that it will happen again. Many have made attempts to work on their marriage only to see it revert back to old form. Your spouse might tell you they will change, so you give in and then they don't change. It's understanding that you're fearful of going back to that same place again. This fear really points to short-term relief instead of a long-term change. Couples will find a way to put a bandage on a problem instead of actually solving it. When you get down to the root causes and work on the actual issues, that's when real change occurs. Solving underlying issues helps you avoid getting back to square one. Number 3, fear it will hurt worse down the road. Some fear that if they fail at saving their marriage, not only will they suffer from the loss of their relationship, but they will suffer even more pain down the road. As humans, we aren't good at forecasting our future feelings. We don't know how we will actually feel down the road. We go by how we feel right now without realizing that feelings change as time goes on. You may be pre-planning pain down the road that might not even come. If the relationship fails and you tried everything you could to make it work, you probably won't feel as much pain because you're not wondering, what if? It will hurt worse if you didn't take any action, and who knows, maybe taking action could have helped things turn around. The deepest pain is realizing we could have turned things around and didn't. Number 4, fear you will make a mistake. Many fear that taking the wrong action will mess everything up. The answer to that is, you will make a mistake because you are all human and flawed. Things happen. You might not say or do the right thing because there isn't an instruction manual for life. This mistake doesn't need to ruin everything because everything in life is a learning process. The path is curvy and hidden and you will make mistakes. Sometimes our emotions get wrapped into this when our spouse doesn't react the way we want. You can't always control this or keep your emotions in check. But what you can do is make sure you're learning the best you can along the way and not worrying about making a mistake because they're always bound to happen. If you can work on conquering these 4 fears, you can put yourself on the right road to recovery. And if you're looking for some no-nonsense ways to improve your marriage, I've put together a 100% free guide called 10 Hacks for a Happier Marriage. This guide lays out some great methods that you could implement immediately in your marriage. You can access it immediately by typing into your browser guide.marriagecomeback.com or by clicking the link in the description down below. Give this guide a try and see if these tips don't help add some positivity back into your marriage. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. See you next time.